So, unfortunately, I'm the last between your break, but I promise you I have some nice aspects, at least some hardware. So, I'm a hardware guy. Since already 9 years I developed robots, and I wonder what happened to all the projects. Can I share the results, even if there's just a proof of concept and no further project on it. So we have an open source platform, a bottom-up platform, which we're building by a German-funded consortium, BSH, Unternehmertum, Insabi, Fraunhofer, General Interfaces, and University of Stuttgart. And first of all, I want to have a quick video. Can we get some sound here?
Sound. Usually we heard sound before.
Who is fascinated by new technologies. He would love to have his own personal home robot. But he does not have the know-how in software development and needs support to master this challenge. To realize his idea, he decides to use the online platform RoboPORT. He creates his own profile to use power of crowd engineering right away. While looking around for inspiration to kick off his project, he discovers the channel R82. Here he finds the technology he needs to develop his personal home robot. However, it is still missing a fitting concept for arms to move objects around. Robert selects the channel and adds a new project. He designs the arms on the platform but now needs support to control them. The community members from RoboPORT can be invited or apply for the project to support Robert. He accepts the applications of suitable team members. Robert and his team are provided with various development tools to structure and organize their project on the platform. These enable the team to achieve its goals as fast as possible. Together, through intense work on RoboPORT, the team has realized Robert's vision. By acquiring all kinds of data in the process of developing, he now has the chance to put the prototype into production. With the new arms and home service capabilities, Robert and his team created a new robot, Oscar. Robert has come a big step closer to his dream of his own personal home robot.
So basically, it is a story about connecting people. So as I'm a hardware engineer, I always need a software engineer to bring my robots to life. So as So now I want to have some interaction. I have some thesis which I want to prove. So I think upcoming technologies will be a game changer more than ever. Who also thinks this? Please give me a hand sign. Great. So, and I think the short-term demand of experts, meaning like ROS experts or developers in specific technologies, are very hard to get. So, a war for talents. Who think this? And who thinks that small companies are much quicker in bringing new technologies to application in any aspects? So, obviously. And what is the driver? It's of course open source. You always have something like a pyramid where you have a base, and the base is open source. You share it, you can build on top, and build your specific unique selling point on top of this base. And we bring the new technology on our platform. So it's driven by the developers, driven by the community. We have, of course, enthusiastic hardware engineers and software engineers in our community. And we bring this together and drive your projects. So we are a community which is just focusing on cool robotic projects. So this is a further or the bigger understanding, the big view. So what we are doing is bringing technology into a melting pot with people who are fascinated by these technologies. Then we provide the tools, which are of course free to get, free to use. and combine companies into this melting pots with topics and questions, so that they can ask talents, ask research institutes how to realize specific use cases. Therefore, we have somehow 3 products. We provide digital challenges, so this is a middleware between the talents and the companies. We offer hackathons for companies, especially that the talents can develop within the company field new prototypes, new use cases. And of course, we have the engineering service within the community, the projects which are driven by the community and projects which can develop for companies. So therefore, we provide for the community an open source platform where they can use all tools for free, and starting with their own development, with their own projects, we get in touch by our hackathons. As you can see in the bottom, we have a lot of cool hackathons, like the Think Next Start hackathon is provided by us, or supported by us in University Stuttgart. We have the Awake hackathon, and the TechFester with more than 500 participants is the biggest hackathon where we bring in the new technologies, show the talents the possibilities to use the technology, and mentoring these talents to use the technology for cool new projects. And for the other side, for companies, we, as I already said, we provide the engineering as a service that they can ask the community to solve their problems in a digital challenge or even in a development project. So, as you can understand, RoboPORT, we are the bridge between engineers, talents, and companies. And this is another nice view how we want to solve these as a middleman between all these participants. We have our talent pools. Within the hackathons, we see which talent can use what technology, which projects are going on in the community. We can ask directly, hey, would you mind to work some days for this company for this amount of money and to solve their problem? And they are, of course, free to say yes or no. And we support the companies as a one point of contact for development projects, and we are splitting the tasks in the community. And we, of course, providing free makerspaces, free fab labs where the meetups can be for the community, that we can interact, that we can do our hackathons, that they can use these cool technologies, that they can play around and gain their own projects. So this is like building up the community. So where do we start? We have, of course, a big network, as I already have a big network in the robotic fields, and Fraunhofer is quite nice connected here. We have a lot of interesting partners, or promising partners. We have, of course, the Unternehmertum within the project, which is quite wide distributed in the network. We bring in very nice projects like the humanoid robot from General Interfaces, which is completely open source, and you can start right now from scratch to develop this cool muscle-inspired or bio-inspired robot. And we have, of course, the strong connection to some partners, industry partners, which show that it is possible to interact within a community to create new products, new ideas for products. And of course, we provide a lot of pretty cool hackathons with a lot of fun. Yeah, so what you should take away, if you like to crowdsource, for example, old projects which didn't work, where you just reached the status of a proof of concept, and then it was not continued, we can distribute these achievements on our platform. we can invite the community to give feedback on your products or your prototypes or your robots. And we can, of course, crowdsource the development. If you have direct engineering projects, we can interact with the community, can ask, would you like to join this project solving these problems? And of course, if one talent is that great, you can just say, okay, please don't do it in the community, please come to us. Yeah. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Other questions from the audience?
Regarding the hackathons, are you open for suggestions for hackathons, prizes maybe for developers? So we as a company can suggest one of the problems we're tackling, and maybe in the hackathon somebody that finds a proper solution can be rewarded for his development. Is this something you're open to?
So it is a question, how can we make it for both sides as best as possible? In a hackathon, we don't want that students work for free. But we don't want to give them money in hackathons. If it's a public hackathon, then we have big prizes like 3,000 euro in travels or cool things. And if it's a company hackathon, then they will be paid for the time they are there.
All right. Then I just have one short question. What do you mean with projects that did not succeed, that were not finished? What do you mean with that?
So I speak from my own experience. So I have a lot of projects within this 9 years, which was great, very great. We reached the prototype, and yeah.
It's okay, it's okay. I was just kidding. Okay, anyway. Give him a big hand. Thank you, Mike.